Have you ever wondered which cities in the UK have the highest crime rates in 2024? Today, we'll delve into the statistics and uncover the stories behind these cities. From urban challenges to socio-economic factors, we'll count down the top 10 cities with the highest crime rates, exploring the unique issues each one faces. Number 10. Glasgow. Glasgow has made significant strides in reducing certain types of crime, but challenges remain. Drug-related offenses and violent crimes are still prevalent, exacerbated by social issues stemming from poverty and deprivation. Efforts to address these issues include expanding rehabilitation programs and increasing mental health support. Community policing is also emphasized to build strong relationships with residents and improve public safety. The city's vibrant cultural scene and community initiatives are working hard to turn the tide, but the path to significant improvement is still a long one. Number 9. London. As the UK's capital, London has diverse crime issues across its many boroughs. From knife crime and theft to cybercrime and fraud, the city's vast size and dense population contribute to a complex crime landscape. Advanced technologies and data analytics are being used to enhance crime prevention and response. Additionally, efforts to tackle gang violence involve targeted operations and community-based initiatives, while mental health services and support for vulnerable populations are also being improved. Despite these efforts, the sheer scale of the city makes it a formidable task to control crime. Number 8. Birmingham. Birmingham, with its large and diverse population, experiences a variety of crimes, including gang-related violence, property crimes, and numerous thefts and burglaries. The city's crime prevention strategy involves strong community engagement and targeted crime prevention efforts. Youth outreach programs and victim support services are being expanded, and law enforcement agencies are building relationships with community leaders to foster trust and cooperation. The city's economic disparities and urban sprawl contribute to its challenges, but Birmingham is determined to create a safer environment for its residents. Number 7. Derby. Derby's crime rates have risen, particularly in violence and sexual offenses. The city's industrial and manufacturing background presents unique challenges in addressing these issues. Economic instability and workforce changes contribute to social unrest and crime. Community policing and neighborhood watch programs are being enhanced, and efforts to address the root causes of crime include improving education and job training opportunities. Support for mental health and substance abuse treatment is also a priority. Derby is working hard to revitalize its economy and create a safer, more cohesive community. Number 6. Manchester. Manchester deals with a wide range of crimes, from antisocial behavior to violent crimes and criminal damage. The city's urban environment and economic disparities contribute to these problems. To improve community safety, Manchester is expanding youth programs and increasing support for at-risk populations. Intelligence-led policing targets organized crime and gang activities, while partnerships with local organizations provide rehabilitation for offenders and reduce reoffending rates. The city's dynamic cultural and economic landscape makes it a focal point for both opportunities and challenges. Before we continue our countdown, let's explore some recent statistics to set the stage. For the 12 months ending April 2024, the crime rate in England was 88 crimes per 1,000 people. The most common crimes were violence and sexual offenses, reported by roughly every 35 people per 1,000 daytime population. Using Crimerate's crime risk scoring, which takes into account the typical crime severity for each category, Wakefield is currently the most dangerous large town or city in England. This ranking adjusts totals so that, for instance, bicycle theft and shoplifting are not given the same consideration as robbery or violence and sexual offenses. Following Wakefield, Telford ranks as the second most dangerous location, with Burton-upon-Trent coming in third. On the other end of the spectrum, Richmond-upon-Thames is the safest area in England, followed by Kingston-upon-Thames and Fareham. Now let's continue with our countdown of the top 10 cities with the highest crime rates in the UK for 2024. Number 5. Blackpool. Blackpool, a popular seaside town, reports high crime rates, particularly in violence and sexual offenses. The city's economy relies heavily on tourism, leading to seasonal fluctuations in crime rates. Recent efforts include increased police presence during peak tourist seasons and community watch programs. Diversifying the local economy to reduce dependency on tourism and addressing social issues such as substance abuse and homelessness are also key to improving safety. Blackpool is working to balance its tourist appeal with the need for a safer environment for both residents and visitors. Number 4. Leicester. Leicester has seen an increase in violence and sexual offenses. The economic impact of the pandemic has strained local businesses and heightened social tensions, contributing to crime. The city's diverse population and densely packed urban areas add complexity to its crime profile. Initiatives to address these challenges include enhancing mental health support services and providing more resources for victims of crime. Law enforcement agencies are focusing on improving response times and increasing visibility in high-risk areas. Leicester's rich cultural tapestry provides a unique backdrop to these efforts, which aim to foster a more secure and inclusive environment. Number 3. Liverpool. Liverpool's crime landscape includes high rates of bicycle thefts, burglaries, and arson, alongside violent and sexual offenses. The city has invested heavily in regeneration projects to improve its infrastructure and economy, yet crime remains a significant issue. Efforts to tackle crime focus on youth engagement to prevent young people from turning to crime. Police are working closely with community leaders to build trust and cooperation, and ongoing initiatives include expanding CCTV coverage and increasing street patrols in high-crime areas. Liverpool's historic and vibrant city center contrasts sharply with the challenges it faces, making crime prevention a top priority. Number 2. Nottingham. Nottingham has seen a rise in homicides, stalking, harassment, and public order offenses. Despite efforts to reduce knife crime, weapon-related offenses remain a persistent problem. Socio-economic disparities and urban decay in certain areas influence the city's crime landscape. Community policing efforts have been ramped up, and more resources are allocated to prevent violent crimes. Rehabilitation programs for offenders and community support initiatives are being emphasized to create a safer environment. Nottingham's blend of historic charm and modern challenges makes it a unique case in the fight against crime. Number 1. Bradford. Bradford consistently tops the list for its high overall crime rate. This city faces significant issues with violence and sexual offenses, contributing heavily to its troubling statistics. Social deprivation and high unemployment rates are major factors driving crime in Bradford. Despite various initiatives aimed at revitalizing the economy and improving social conditions, these efforts have not yet made a substantial impact. Programs designed to boost economic activity and enhance the quality of life are underway, but progress is slow. Local authorities are focusing on community engagement and increased policing, hoping to build trust and cooperation among residents. However, the challenges remain formidable, as the city's deeply entrenched issues require more comprehensive and sustained efforts. Education and job creation programs are essential to provide long-term solutions to the underlying issues contributing to crime in Bradford. Additionally, investment in social services and mental health support is crucial to addressing the broader societal issues that fuel criminal activities. By tackling these problems holistically, Bradford aims to create a safer and more prosperous community for its residents. Understanding the crime rates in these cities helps us recognize the ongoing challenges and the need for effective solutions. If you found this information insightful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more updates. Stay safe and stay informed.